Okay, welcome back. This is Pizza, and welcome to Pizza Views, my channel. We're going to show you the battle that I was going to try to show you in the previous video. And what's going on is every time I load a battle or a battle is over, the recording software cuts out on me. So this is going to be an editing nightmare. But I'm going to press onward in the hopes that I can make something a little bit more entertaining than my first informative video. So just bear with me. This could get a little choppy in parts until I get the editing down right. Back to the content of the game itself. Going to be using my king and his units of cavalry, and especially the javelin cavalry, as my primary force. They're going to be reinforced by javelin infantry. And I'm going to let the computer control the spearmen that I have in reserve. So Captain Gabriel's going to be under my command, the other two under AI command. And we'll see how it goes.
We will engage them honorably, my lord.
You can see he's got a ton of infantry and a bunch of artillery units. These can cause some casualties if they get lucky. Mainly, I'm worried about the French feudal knights and his general. Those are the guys that have caused casualties to me. As I've tried to record this particular battle and failed, I've seen that these are the guys that are actually going to end up hurting me. So pay closer attention to those guys this time. Captain Gabriel's under my control. This guy is going to be under AI control, but I don't want personal command of the AI army. I want them to be autonomous. So there we go. Now, the video is going to cut out, so we're going to have to edit this part, but here we go.
We shall claim victory in God's name.
And we're back. Okay. Hopefully we'll do a lot better job this time. Okay, I'm going to keep my general back here, where he's going to be needed. And my units of heavy cavalry back here, where they'll be needed. I don't want to engage them right away. And then my units of Genites, I want to put in a short line like this, just about as long as my enemy's line, and kind of deep, so that they can throw a concentrated fire of javelins. You don't want to do this, because what ends up happening is these guys back here end up hitting these guys up here, so don't do that. Do it more like this. Skirmish mode. Then we're going to start the battle, and pause and issue orders. This is realistic enough in that a general would be able to tell his units what to do before the battle starts. And this is the only time I'm going to pause and do this like that. Okay, then unpause and cause them to run. And now we're going to watch the carnage unfold. This guy right back here, swing around, and attack the French feudal knights. Because they're kind of just sitting there. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now we're going to zoom in. Oh, watch him get slaughtered, watch him get slaughtered. All along the line. This is crazy. How are the French feudal knights doing? Oh, general's bodyguard. Okay. Now let's get him out of harm's way. Run. Some of my guys still have some ammo, so I'm going to pull them over here. And these guys are going to withdraw from battle entirely. Now I've got my heavy cavalry charging against the French feudal knights. Any unit that runs out of ammo, I'm going to put in the withdrawing forces.
The battle is in our favor. We are blessed. The enemy
Alright, we killed the enemy general.
dead.
Pull back.
We have sent the idiot to hell.
And then these guys, I want them completely out of battle. Go ahead, run away. Okay. Now, the French feudal knights did manage to get a charge again. A charge in against my spear militia. So we're going to take some casualties there. It's a lot to micromanage, but here we go. I got my king slamming into him from behind. And they're broken. They're done. They're done. I can even use these guys that are still on the field to mop him up as they run away.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Okay, let's get these routers up. Go. French feudal knights decided to turn around, eh? Wow, that's not a very bright idea. Alright, these artillery units have been able to take shots at me this entire time, and I don't like it. It's time to finish them off. Oh yes. These guys are going to break pretty quickly. I just want them to stop being able to fire at me.
It is unwise to praise the day
That's
before
pretty much
sunset,
it.
but our men are winning
Alright,
the battle.
you.
And only half the enemy force remains.
Okay. These guys are now on the field of battle, and if the opponent had put up more of a challenge, I would have needed these reinforcements, but I was able to take them out mostly with my main forces. And whenever you see units not doing anything, give them an order. Make them do something. Unless it's your plan for them to just sit there, which is fine. As long as you know what you're doing. Okay, cool. Alright, I've got these reinforcements here, and they're going to be able to take care of those routing units right there. Oh! That's gotta hurt. Oh, yes, they're so dead. Oh, shoot! Don't throw javelins at your own men, guys. Finesse. Okay.
Praise the Almighty! Our enemy has lost his stomach to fight. We must push our advantage.
Really? Just one? Okay. Is there anybody else in the field of battle here? Oh yeah, you got some dudes over here, but they're fleeing. Well, let's get my cavalry in there so we can wipe up the routers. Now where are you gonna go? Haha. That's pretty much it. Sometimes you got so many men on the field, it's difficult to distinguish who's who. You can tap this button to highlight your forces. Anything in red needs to die. Okay. I got some routers coming here. And see these reinforcements that I bring on the field? They're already in position to take care of them. It's beautiful. We want to do this without actually killing ourselves, so let's not throw javelins. If you press Alt and right-click, you can just chase the enemy and use swords or whatever it is you have, as opposed to using your missiles. I can probably afford one unit throwing javelins at him. Die. And that should be it for him. Yes. Hey, who else is on the battlefield? I gotta pull out.
This is a clear victory.
That's it.
That goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
Okay. I think we did all right. little bit more casualties than I wanted, but my best was about 100 men lost versus almost 1,200 on the enemy's side. Only 12 managed to escape. I've been able to do it where 0 escaped, but I didn't notice that unit fleeing in the complete opposite direction. I was too distracted. But let's see. Casualties healed. This is always fun to look at. Experience gained. The General's Bodyguard unit gained an experience. Crusader Knights that I was using gained some experience. Casualties healed is interesting. You can see that even though some of your men fell on the battlefield, some of these Crusader Knights, they were better by the end of the battle. So, healing is casualties is good. Prisoners caught is excellent. The more prisoners you get, the more money it was worth. Okay, I'm going to exit out of the battle, and it is going to once again cut off my video. So just bear with. Okay guys, welcome back. I'm going to show you the second battle that I had in mind. I moved a bunch of my forces around France. The French capital of Paris. And I have a large army of high-quality troops sitting outside of a city which has a large army of high-quality troops. So, and here's the thing, I haven't actually practiced this battle at all. So you're about to see me fail. Maybe. Here's the idea. I'm going to be attacking the French king outside of the capital, even though I do have a catapult, and I could cheese this by using 5 armies and just crushing the capital with them. But that's not very fun, is it? Okay, so we're going to be doing a battle out in the open field, where I'm commanding 3 armies versus 2. It's a bit more even, especially given the fact that the enemy have a lot more heavy cavalry than even I do. They've got tons of it, which is what France is really known for. They've got tons of heavy cavalry, and so that's going to make things very interesting. My main forces are going to be commanded by King Thomas the Saint. And I brought a bunch of javelin men to form a small line that I want to keep on the battlefield until they run out of ammo and or start taking heavy casualties. Then I've got some heavy cavalry to help me blunt the charges of the enemy's cavalry, and also to protect my king, just in case. Then I've got Genites, of course. In my reinforcement army, it starts with Genites and heavy cavalry and more Genites and then more javelin men. I want all of them under my command. And my reinforcement army is going to be these spearmen, Crusader foot knights, spearmen, pilgrims, and light men-at-arms, and pilgrims, and macemen. Alright, so Captain Vasco is going to be under my reinforcement command, King Thomas under my direct command, and as always, the video is going to cut out, so just bear with me for a few seconds while I do this. Yes, I'm going to get excommunicated doing this. That's fine.
God will be with us, men.
Vasco, I command. This guy is commanded by the AI. Oh, they also get a reinforcement of a general. I don't care. He's gonna die. Be right back in a second. The video's gonna cut out. And we're back. Time to start deploying for success. Javelin men. Let's form a pretty tight group with these guys. Guard mode, skirmish mode, fire at will mode. Heavy cavalry grouped together. Let's have them over here so they can help defend my line. My general should go right around here. And my Genites are going to be out here. Or not. Right around here. Okay. Let's start the battle. What I want to do with my Genites is I want to assassinate these guys over here. And I want to do this as quickly as I can. leave just a couple of units of these guys over here just in case the cavalry breaks through. I'm going to focus on this army first, and I'm going to zoom in so I can get a little bit better look at the battlefield. Assassinate these mailed knights, and then get the hell out of Dodge. Alright, over here. Mounted sergeants can die. Genites can attack the mailed knights. And these guys are going to try to slip through. I'm not going to let them. Heavy cavalry. Getting slaughtered. Getting slaughtered some more. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the humanity. It's so terrible. I'm sorry. Crossbow militia. Alright. That's good. Now let's pull back. We've done a lot of damage. Okay. These guys can pull back over here. Mailed knights again. Okay. I think we've done a good job assassinating the heck out of their heavy cavalry. Where's their general? There it is. Do I have enough? Let's take them off of skirmish mode so I can get close. Alright, get close and throw javelins at the general. It's okay if these troops sacrifice themselves. That's gonna have to do what you gotta do. Alright, now withdraw. Okay, did you guys do... Yes! We've slain the enemy general. Now get the hell out. Where are these guys going? Get over here. Get over here. Sometimes you really got to command them yourself. Get them out. In fact, let's do a rally point of right around here. Ah, sneaking around my backside, eh? I don't think you'll last too long. Now let's reform my line. My reinforcements are coming, and I want to use them as cover. So let's get my line back over here, actually. Don't want to overly exhaust my troops, though, but I think it's time to actually run. Oh, shit. Probably... Ha! Well, on the plus side, these guys are retreating. There we go. French feudal knights. Aim and fire. Is that the enemy general? Let's get him. Okay. Watch this carnage. Throw. Okay, General's bodyguard down to 10. Let's polish him off. Two left. Yes. Now things are going to get real. Yep. Just get the heck out of Dodge, you guys. I want my reinforcements. Speed things up a bit. We haven't really. They've just withdrawn. And both of the enemy generals have fallen, and that means their armies are in quite the pickle. Now let's mop up the routers. All too easy. Once the heavy cavalry was slain by my Genites, and I got several good shots at the enemy generals, that's when things really started to look bad for the enemy. My infantry under AI control is doing just fine. Let's make doubly sure that they're not getting any free shots at me. Okay. Where else am I going to find the enemy? There's a bunch of them over here. Oh, yes. So bring my general and cause the rest of the forces to rout. These guys are routing. Let's see, 95% of them destroyed. 35% of our allies were killed. Oh, you? Really? I want to make sure you end up dead. Is there anyone worth wiping up? Some archers, they mean nothing. A couple of crossbowmen. Some levy archers over here. Yep, these guys are all running away. It's pretty much curtains for this army. Speed this up because this battle is over. Call it. Yes. Oh, they had 3 generals. That's fun. Okay. So out of the 3,700 men that they put on the battlefield, only about 160, 170 of them survived. I've still got almost 4,000 out of my original 5,000. Well, more than 5,000. But it was a pretty crushing victory. Casualties healed. I got a bunch of casualties healed too. But yes, this is a pretty crushing defeat of the 2 large French armies with the feudal knights everywhere. And of course the video just cut out. That's fine. That's fine. That's no problem. But obviously you can ransom the French king. That's always fun. And they can't afford it, so he's dead. Oh. I think it just cut out on me again.